Good Friday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy reading for today, Friday, February the 7th, 2025. It's just a lot to say, isn't it? Friday, February the 7th, 2025. So let's look and see what the energy is of this beautiful day. I hope everyone is having a great and wonderful day, feeling blessed, allowing energy to move and not lay dormant or stagnant, doing whatever you have to do to get that energy flowing and to take action. All right. I love this because we talk about, look what we're going towards, right? So we're taking action to go toward our universal inheritance, what is for us. The problem is that when we expect things to work out the way we desire them to work out, it becomes a huge problem because we have a tendency as humans having this experience to get all salty and moody and broody when things don't work out in the time frame that we think they should, and when things don't work out how we think they should. We become attached to time, or we become attached to a specific thing working out in a specific way, or we become attached to being a specific kind of person for other people. We wear masks to present ourselves as something or someone we are not, to get on the in or to have people accept us. And that is the worst thing you can do in the world, because sooner or later you lose your own identity. You lose truly who you are. So it's time to take action to break the chains, to stop wearing the masks, to stop getting moody, broody, and salty because things don't happen the way you want them to happen or in the time frame you want them to happen. You have to go beyond that, right? We put boundaries up. Every time we say, I want this to happen at this particular time, on this particular day, in this particular way, we're putting up walls, we're putting up barriers or boundaries. We're not allowing things to happen, to expand and grow the way we want them to. So therefore, we're not stretching our wings. We're staying in a very safe, complacent place. And when that thing doesn't happen in your time or space or place or the way you want it to, we throw our hands up in the air and we say, well, must not have been for me. And then we move on to something easier or something more reliable. So the action card is all about breaking down those fences and bringing balance in, and just spreading your wings or spreading your legs or running to your full extent. I mean, when horses run, they use every part of their body to go. Have you ever seen a horse just take off in the middle of a meadow? I mean, they use it's what I would guess freedom feels like, right? Being able to expand and express and move and just allow yourself the freedom to just go. And if you allow yourself the freedom to go, you're heading right toward this beautiful and amazing cornucopia moment, this moment of abundance and prosperity and having everything that your little heart desires. But we have to get away from that mindset of wearing masks or being chained to a specific idea or a specific way or anything that could be detrimental to the course. So yeah, there's part of that cornucopia. So the Ten of Wands is about moving out of the energy, transitioning out of the energy of carrying all of those burdens, of wearing all those masks, or being chained to a specific this, and this, right? For every responsibility that wasn't ours that we took, and for everything that we did that caused us more insecurity or more uncertainty or more imbalance, those are the things that we carry with us, and those are the things we try to decipher, we try to understand, we try to break it down, when what we're not realizing is that every time we put stipulations on ourselves, or we put a time frame on ourselves, or we do or we allow other people to do it to us. That is a burden that we are carrying. So the wands are all about creative energy, but they're also about passion and independence too. And every single one of those things that you allow to fall away, or you work on, or you heal from, it's allowing you to stand up straighter, and it's allowing the path to get a little bit more flatter with less interruptions, less distractions. So the Ace of Pentacles is that blessing from spirit, right? It is that blessing of abundance, of cornucopia, of growth. Spirit here is offering you the monetary abundance that you need to get your ass out there and get going. And there are people who see it, and there are people who appreciate it, there are people who recognize it, and there are people who are applauding your success. And now you have to make a decision. So where do we go? What do we do? How are we going there? How are we doing it? Right? And there may be some people in your life who may be really in this space of needing you to wearing that need you to wear that mask, or needing you to be chained to specific this or specific that, because that is their way of controlling you, right? So with the Seven of Wands, we put up boundaries, and even though we would love nothing more to go toe to toe with these people and energy matching energy, what that does is it takes us out of the energy of change, out of the energy of success, out of the energy of appreciation and manifestation, and it lowers our vibration to their energy. So we most definitely don't want to do that. And we want to get into balance when it comes to giving and receiving. For so very long, you were a giver. For so very long, you were stagnant in that energy of wearing masks to please others, or being attached to the specific outcome to please others, or whatever the situation was. Now you have to get comfortable with balancing those scales and being open to the giving and receiving and appreciating and recognizing. The Six of Cups is all about gratitude. It's all about that nurturing and that empathy and compassion, and that feeling feeling the energy of welcoming all of these blessings in. The Six of Cups is also having a conversation with people about, now this conversation could be a conversation of goodbye, or this conversation could be a conversation with these people who are wanting you to wear the mask and be chained to this, that, and the third, to express to them how you feel about the way you're being treated, as in the Seven of Wands. And then we have the Magician. So you are gathering everything that you need and desire to start this wonderful, beautiful journey. And I love that we have the Tower, because the Tower is going to break it down for you. The Tower is going to show you that this relationship or partnership wasn't built on a stable platform. It wasn't built on out of stable energy. It was built out of manipulation and deception. It was built out of keeping you attached, or trying to change you, or trying to groom you, or trying to fix in you what others thought were broken, when you weren't really broken. You were exactly where you were supposed to be, and they molded that into something completely different. So I love that the Tower is here to kind of show you that this relationship or partnership, whatever this is, was based on a pretty shitty foundation. And what they were trying to do to mold you into the person that they wanted you to be was created out of lies, or using your insecurities, or your the way you feel about yourself, to put you in this place and space. And now the walls are coming tumbling down, and you're seeing everything exactly um, as it should be and as it was. And those are two completely different things. And which is the Chariot, is why the Chariot is there. Is it going to be how it should be, or is it going to be how it was? And it's up to you to make that decision. And then we have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is creating everything that you can imagine, right? It's creating the abundance, it's creating the peace and the love and the prosperity. It's creating everything that you can dream, everything that you can dream of. And I love, I love the Three of Wands out of the Tower, because the Tower gives you this whole this new foundation to build from, right? This new foundation to build from. And the Three of Wands starts imagining. The Two of Wands actually imagines what it can be, and the Three of Wands brings it to reality. So there is cornucopia, prosperity, and abundance here. And there's also love here, and that's love for self, loving yourself enough to know that whatever someone was trying to change you into, or whatever you were attached to in a way of this has to happen now. And you probably wanted it to happen now in this particular way because that is how they wanted you to be, right? They wanted you to do it this particular way. They wanted you to do it in this particular time frame. They wanted you to do it. So by projecting that onto you, it has to be done. 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 You have to do this. You have to do this. You have to do this in order to be accepted, accepted, accepted. And we all want to be accepted. We all want to be recognized and appreciated and seen. So we do whatever we can to acquiesce to the request of those who we think loves us, desires us, wants to be with us. And so we back ourselves into this corner and we chain ourselves to this um unrealistic time frame. So it's loving yourself enough to say no more, no more. So you're being guided to balance your emotions. A wonderful rare opportunity is coming. Believe in your dreams and maintain hope that everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Okay, so enough of that. So we have the love, loving yourself, love, love, love. We have the dog being loyal. We have the snail and take it slow. This isn't something that happened overnight. So, oh, we also have the horse. Look, oh, take an action, action. When I remember, I just talked about a horse running in all of its might. So we have the vampire teeth. And what I want to say about that is be careful of energy vampires. Be careful for these people coming back and trying to manipulate you and deceive you and feed off of you so they can have you what is that like, so they can have you, what is that, so they can, is it my headphones? Yeah, it's my headphones. So they can have you where they want you, right? To feed off of your energy, to feed off of the feelings that you have in regards to this change, this releasing responsibility, this releasing burdens, this, and the way they feed off of you is causing drama in your life, right? They want you to lower your energy to their energy so they can take what's left. So it's weird the way energy vampires work. They'll get close to you. They'll see that you're happy. They'll try to feed off of that. They'll see that you're upset. They'll try to feed off of that. They'll see that you're coming into all of this great opportunity and success and abundance, and your dreams are coming true. They'll try to feed off of that. So be very, very, very careful who you open your energy up to, and do what you can to protect yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. I hope that helps. Know that you are divinely guided and loved.